Hey, this is the day in the life of a sophomore slot receiver. I start the morning off with a shower and brushing my teeth. Then about 30 minutes later, I take my pre-workout and I start walking to the gym. I actually woke up a little bit late today, so it was about 2, 3 when I actually went to the gym. And my workouts will be on the screen in front of you. This workout, you're focusing on form more than weight. That's why I'm only doing 25 pounds, and my max is 155. Same thing with deadlift, form over weight. Make sure I'm hitting the right muscle group there. Because at the end of the day, pads low makes you get better cuts. Of course, every receiver will ever tell you that. Then I start heading home, and I run my routes. I run my full route tree, making sure to pop my hands where I would receive the ball in my slot position and cutting 5 yards upfield on every route after I pop my hands for the catch. Make sure you're watching your routes in slow motion so you can see where your cut is and making sure that you're not bowing your cuts, because that could make your quarterbacks make mistakes and throw a pick because you decided to round your route instead of making a clean cut. Here on these hitch routes, you need to be focusing on planting a foot, getting 1 to 2 hops in there, popping your hands, catching the ball, and cutting it upfield. Really, I like to round it a little bit, because if you do have a blocker on your hitch route, that's exactly what you're doing, is you're rounding around your blocker. This is a better rep. This is a closer round than my first rep, making sure to plant that foot and gain those 5 yards. Very important as a slot receiver because you're the check down receiver. Here's my out route. I made sure to stop my full body here and then cut. There's 2 different types of cuts I like to do. One is just a full, just dead stop. And then the second one, I like to make a clean cut, fake the route a little bit. Again, make sure you are popping your hands and getting those 5 yards after your route. You don't have to have a partner for most of these routes. I've probably dropped 2 passes all season during scrimmages. Those numbers will go down, of course, as season goes on, because you will actively get better through reps, through all that. After about 2 weeks of doing this, you will see results. I didn't really start doing this until after I dropped those 2 balls in the scrimmage. That was actually our first scrimmage of the year. It was a 7-on-7 against a town very close to us, actually our rival. And after dropping those 2 passes, I noticed I needed to work more, and that's why I work out 4 days a week. I will make 3 other videos. I run routes every day. And I do slow motion even when I'm not posting a video, because I can see my cut clearly. You have to make sure that you're popping your hands, because in an actual game, you're going to be running your route. You're not going to turn around in time. The quarterback's going to throw the ball thinking, oh, he looked at me. He had to. This guy's a slot. And then you're not going to know the ball's in the air. And if a safety's smart, he will blow you up. He will smoke you. Because if you're being dumb, you're up here, you're not seeing your surroundings, just full on just watching the ball, you're going to be wiped out like that Florida Gators and whatever other team it was, where he said I wanted the guy, not the ball. That's what the safety's going to do to you if you do not do your job on certain routes. Don't mind the mower, because the mower is literally because my neighbor's mowing outside and I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, that's my day. God bless y'all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.